Today I am at the Lake Michigan Campground along Highway 2 along Lake Michigan. On the way into the campground, most of the length of Highway 2 was under construction, which isn't abnormal for this very busy road in the Upper Peninsula. Once I pulled into the campground, I seen there was an option to go into the campground or to go to a day use area, so I chose to check out the picnic and day use area first. I was the only one here. There is a $5 parking fee and a spot to walk down to the beach. They have a pay station just as you start to approach the sand and a rip current tide warning. As you get up to the steps that you go down to get to the beach, there were some life vests for free to use for anybody that needed one. Please don't take them. And then after a handful of steps, you get down to Lake Michigan, where there was a nice cool breeze, which is very welcome. I'll pan across the lake here really quick. You can see it's quite wavy and the water is quite chilly. I'm going to take off and head back into the campground and we'll check out the registration station. There are 3 billboards here. And we're going to turn left into the campground, but first let's check out each one of the billboards. This is a quick map of the campground. Here's your pay information. It is $22 a night to stay here. And then just beyond that, you have a water spigot that actually still works. We're going to take a look at some of the sites here. Some of these sites you will see have a R underneath the number or above the number. And that means the site is reserved. So a lot of these sites are huge, plenty big enough for whatever equipment you're bringing in, but they're also reserved with nobody in them. So let's walk in and check some of these out here. Each one has a picnic table, they have a fire ring, they have the lantern post, but a lot of them are right by your neighbor here. So you can just jump right over to this next campsite. So if you're traveling with a party, some of these would be an excellent choice so that you can back both your rigs in side by side. There is a campground host that provides firewood, and it's right by the restrooms. Here's number 5. This one is actually open and available to rent. Here's another line of campsites that are all right side by side, so you're going to see your neighbors at several of these. But if you don't mind that, then it's not a bad choice to go to. You should also be prepared because some of these sites, being right on the lake, are very windy sites. So if you're in a tent, you want to keep that in mind, that you're going to have to anchor down your tent well and be prepared for that breeze throughout the evening. Several of these campsites have little walkways that go through the sand to come out to the beach, so we're going to take a hike down one of them and check it out. My shoes have definitely filled with sand just in this little bit of walking. But here we are. The water is super blue, super cold, but I did see some people swimming. And let's take a better look here and pan across the entire lake area. Oh, somebody left a honeybee rock right by the beach. Hopefully someone finds that and appreciates it. And I'm going to leave you with just the sound of the